This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is what we, the people, need to be doing more of. What is really Ofokios and Fokaramas? I'm Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man. Welcome to my channel, Model Renaissance Man. If you are someone that's been subscribed to my channel for a long time, double check to make sure that you are. But if you are fairly new to the channel, get an idea of what this channel is about. What do? Go to my channel, click on playlist. All these different things I do on this channel. See all these different thumbnails? Those are all different categories of things that I do on this channel, from comedy to cooking to DIY when it comes to fixing cars. There's a lot of things I do on this channel. So check the channel out in its entirety before you subscribe. I'm pretty sure you'll find something on here that you like. What's going on, everybody? Appreciate you guys all being here. Make sure you do everything I told you to do at the beginning of this video. Follow me on all these platforms that you see all around here. Don't worry about the spelling up there. It's supposed to be spelled like that if you want to find me over there on Rumble. Ladies and gentlemen, I covered this story about a week or so ago, which is absolutely 100% tragic. Could have been preventable. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm not going to say the particular words because YouTube would demonetize this and it would pretty much make it to where you guys can't see unless you're 18 years or older. This is about the incident that happened in Georgia regarding the nursing student. Y'all know the incident, you know, she's no longer breathing. And man, the more details came out, the more pissed off it made me. I'm not even gonna go into it. I'd rather have y'all go there and read it. I don't even want to repeat it because it pisses me off. But what I do love here is that we're all starting to see that this stuff is causing a lot of us to unite. Some of y'all that just, oh, but they need, y'all don't do that right now. Not at this time, because a lot of us Americans are getting pissed off. We don't want to hear it. There's nothing wrong with immigration when it's done in a lawful, orderly fashion. But this young woman, in my opinion, will still be here had this administration not put this executive order to undo what Trump did in place. She would probably still be here. Anyway, I want to show you guys this quick video. Before I do that, though, y'all do me a favor, hit that like button. And I am working on it, folks. I told y'all, it's the Jamaican in me. I'm trying my best to slow down and talk. But when I slow down and talk, I don't know, it's weird. Anyway, what you're going to see here is that people are completely pissed off about what happened to that young woman. And a lot of people are done with it. And we need to see more of this all across the country. We need to see more of this. Check this out.
We know what it means.
Many of the elements.
Liar.
Many of the elements.
Liar.
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 We are here to listen.
Liar.
You're a liar.
We're here to listen.
Liar.
There'll be time for questions.
You are guilty and got blood on your hands.
That was a short time ago, that noisy protest there in Athens, Georgia, as the mayor was holding a news conference on immigration and community safety following the murder of nursing student Laken Riley. Madison Scarpino's been on this story from the beginning. She's live in Athens this morning. Quite a moment there as the mayor tried to lay out plans to tighten security in the area.
Yeah, that's right, Sandra. The mayor was determined to keep the focus on some potential new safety measures here in Athens, but it was quickly overshadowed by protesters repeatedly interrupting. Take a listen to one of them.
Who voted to make Athens, Clark County a sanctuary city, sir? Who? What's their name?
I'm an old man. My ears can only hear one thing at a time, so I'm asking you, Claudia.
We want to ask questions, too.
They were holding signs that said things like justice for Laken, blood on your hands. They were yelling things like, this is an invasion. You are lawless, Mr. Mayor. We've had enough. And my producer, Claudia Kelly-Bazan, actually asked the mayor directly, you know, what do you have to say to these protesters? And here's what he had to say.
Your hands, justice for Laken Riley.
I'd say trauma affects all of us. And I understand in the wake of a great tragedy like this, we were all deeply hurt. And everybody expresses their hurt differently.
We talked to some of these protesters after things wrapped up, and I asked them, you know, what do you want to see? What change do you want to happen? And they said the main thing they want is there's a resolution that was passed in 2019 supporting the immigrant community here in Athens, and they tell me that they want that retracted and they want the mayor to resign. Sandra?
So real quick, last week I caught up with a mom of a university student who had her daughter come home because she was so fearful of what was happening there. What are you hearing from the community there and students who are trying to get back to their normal?
Sandra, I got to tell you, since we've been here, from the beginning. We've talked to many students. We've talked to people just walking out in the community in Athens, people who are just from here. They all say that it's a really odd feeling and they're just overwhelmed by shock. You mentioned that mother who was upset. We talked to a father who came to town to Athens right after this murder happened because he just didn't want his daughter to be alone. So that feeling hasn't gone away as the days go on for people here in Athens.
All right, Madison Scarpino on that story for us. Madison, thank you.
You see that? That's what I'm talking about. Y'all got to understand. This is what we need to do as people. As the American citizens, if we don't like the way things have been done in our city, for one, understand this. It needs to start locally. You need to get involved locally. I hope that certain situations don't cause us to get involved locally, but at the same time, the way things are going right now, I don't want anyone to lose breath and leave this earth. But what is it going to take for a lot of us regular law-abiding Americans in our cities, in our local municipalities, to get involved in things like this? It seems like, we kind of go about our lives, not really, not that we don't care, but we just, it's not concerning. But then when it hits home, then we rise up. So what I like to do is something that I learned. Shout out to my mentor, great mentor that got me into the medical field, Dr. Becton. His biggest thing was preventative medicine. Although it's great that you come and see him, but he wants you to work on things that would keep you from having to come to see him as often or not even come to see him hardly at all. So what I'm saying, we need to have that same type of insight, that same type of mindset when it comes to dealing with these issues. Have a mindset to say we want to work on preventative. What's going on in our city? What ordinances are in place? How are we going to be affected? How are these taxes going to affect us? Do we have certain laws in our city regarding immigration? How are we going about that? Are we, as some of y'all didn't even know you were a sanctuary city until people started showing up. Are there people going around in our local cities and actually ask you about immigration questions, which I did hear that there's some things like that going on in a central Illinois city. Yes, I heard about that. But in this case right here, the way that they came at that mayor, that's exactly what needs to be done. Otherwise, they are not going to hear you. Interrupt those press conferences like that, yelling at them, because guarantee you they will hear you then. Ladies and gentlemen, what they expect is this. They expect you to be able to see all those lights and camera, the news station being there, the mayor up there speaking and everything like that. They want you to be cordial. But this is literally affecting your lives. How important is your life to you? And however important you feel and your worth is being on this earth right now, you better express that when you go to these meetings. I'm not going to sit back and just be, I will do exactly what that guy doing right there. And he's absolutely right. It's blood on their hands. Definitely this administration hands. This could have possibly been somebody I could have met. This possibly could have been somebody that you just never know. This woman was going to be somebody that was going to help you, save your life, give you blood, draw blood, help you out. And now we have one from our own medical field that's missing because of this freaking, y'all, told y'all, right? He was here illegally, and he had many occasions of things that happened to him, and they didn't do enough to get him out of here. So what is it? Why else wouldn't he repeat what he's always done? Why wouldn't he? And I'm going to raise y'all another one. You can call it conspiracy theory all you want to. Why do you think they try to make it a big deal? Y'all really thought that these shootings that went on around the country, school shootings and things like that, the ones they call mass shootings, y'all really think this stuff went on? And the fact that they want to go after guns. What are you going to do now, huh? What do you think is going to happen that you want to take away that Second Amendment? And then you got these people pouring in. You're going to be unprotected. Guarantee your money back. You try that here. You're going to have so many slugs going in your body, and I'm not doing that to end. You try to come and harm me and mine, it will be empty. And you better hope I only have one. Anyway. My point being, it's a reason why they want to, tougher gun laws. Hold the 2A. Nobody needs and here we got an invasion going on. Why you need a high capacity weapon like that? Because we got an invasion going on. Now, last time I checked, you don't have to be a police officer. You don't have to be somebody in government. You don't have to be Secret Service. You don't have to be security to exercise that Second Amendment against, for what? Did it say foreign and domestic? Foreign and domestic? Foreign and domestic? We definitely got that going on. I don't know about y'all, but in all the states that I have a residence in, I have everything I need in all those residences, period. All my stuff is registered in all those residences, period. I'm going to make sure as a husband and as a father, I'm going to protect mine. Well, my sons, they're good now. They grown, but same exact thing. They packing too. Nothing like this is getting ready to happen to us. That is absolutely sad. Prayers go out to that family once again. I'm glad people are doing this. We need to do a whole lot more of this, ladies and gentlemen. Even there, every time they want to have any type of press conference, every time they want to have anything over, the people in that town, in that city, you guys need to keep on hitting them with it. Don't let up on it. Don't let up on it. Well, all I can say to that is all of us mourn differently. Bull crap. They talking about what you did. That's not mourning. That's being pissed off because y'all allow it to happen. You allowed it to happen. If there's somebody within this city, especially me, if I get wind of somebody in this city right now that's illegal, I'm calling the police. Hey, what y'all gonna do about this? Hey, they hanging out asking for money. Hey, they hanging out by the schools. I'm gonna be on it, and I'm gonna get with a whole bunch of other parents, and we gonna sit there and be looking at you. Why are you over here panhandling near a high school? Why are you over here panhandling near an elementary school? Why are you over here panhandling near a middle school? You need to move on. That's what we do. That's what we will do if I catch wind of something like that. That's what we do, folks. I ain't about to rely on the police to come and take care of the situation after it happened. No, like Dr. Beckton said, preventative. I'm just over here. Well, we're going to sit over here, too, until the kids get out of school and going about their business. That's what we're going to do, too. Well, I don't mean to bother them, but I'm going to move on. And, y'all, we had it here. We had a man and a woman. Absolutely. I'm not being stereotyped. I'm just telling you the truth. I ain't falling for that bull crap. They look like they are from another country. Words written wrong on the sign, everything. Then they had a kid with them saying, like, hungry, please help, and all this stuff like that. And I'm like, y'all, no. Ty, you don't have a heart. We got places that these people can go to. Trust me, if you are in a situation like that, don't act like these people don't know where they're supposed to go. Like they don't know where the homes they're supposed to go to or the outlets that got food. They don't act like they don't know where they're supposed to go, but they're going to ask you and I for it. Absolutely not. I pissed some of them off a few times. Some of them I said, hey, I got something for you. Application. Walmart hiring right there. They said help wanted. Well, I can't work. I'm disabled. What do you mean you disabled? I can't lift to do nothing. Like, well, they need door greeters. I'm telling y'all, that's what I do because for one, I genuinely want to help people, period. And I don't really take no excuses, but there's always something you can do. But it's easy for them to sit there in the corner and beg you for your stuff, your money that you worked hard for. So anyway, I don't know how I got on that. My point is that the ones that we see going around our city, we have to keep an eye out for each other. You have to keep an eye out for each other. And like I said, the grand scheme of them trying to take away our weapons is for a reason. You're not going to have no protection. Anyway, let me know what y'all think it is. Don't forget, hit that like button for me right now while I'm talking about this. Y'all know I do the little 5-second rule. Give y'all click it. 5 seconds, please hit it right now. Click up. All right. And then also get into those cell phones. Let somebody know about this channel. I don't care what beliefs you are or anything like that. It doesn't matter to me. But whatever it is that you believe in, I think it would be great just to pray that that family gets sent comfort for wherever you believe in. Me, God, Jesus. But I pray that they get sent comfort because it is for this. And I don't know, guys, maybe this might be the start of a revolution on kind of getting the snowball rolling on what's happening in our country right now, because we can't keep on losing people like this due to these. Anyway, get into your cell phones. Let somebody know about this channel. Your contact list in your cell phone. Let at least one person know about this channel today if you don't mind. I really appreciate it if you would do that. Let's hear it, folks. I am Ty Smith, model Renaissance man, hoping and praying that every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.